Good morning and welcome back to the final fabulous segment of CityLine. I mentioned in our opening introduction that Raising Girls was going to be in the house, and indeed they are. They were here, I think it was about 4 months ago, and I said to them, I'm not going to tell you what I said, then you must come back. Well, they're here, and let's find out why they're here. Please join me in welcoming Sharon Chambers-Gordon. Hello.
Hi there.
You are the founder and CEO of Raising Girls.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having us again.
Good to have you here. Andrea Smith, my old buddy. I love Bug. You are the treasurer of Raising Girls.
Yes.
Welcome to the comfy couch in this iteration.
Yes.
Thank you, because you are a lot of things. I don't know how you find time, but I'm so thankful you do.
This is one of my hearts.
And this beautiful woman, who I haven't seen in a month of Sundays, Amanda Scott Thomas. Hello, love bug.
Good to see you.
You are the director of community partnerships for Tacoma Public Schools, and you do it so well. Thank you for being on the couch as well.
Thank you.
All right, so Sharon, let's talk about what everybody wants to know. Tell us what happened with Raising Girls since you were here early summer.
First of all, we're just delighted to be back here, and significant to me is the embrace of the community.
Yes.
We are posting a lot on social media, people are hearing about us, and they are responding to us in very tangible ways, sharing our story, talking about getting more girls to connect with us. And I have an amazing leadership team of 13 women who we meet, we plan, we're strategic, finding ways to help more girls.
Yes, absolutely. So speaking of that, Andrea, let's talk to our viewers about the growing partnerships with various organizations and foundations.
We have foundations as well as businesses and service groups that are involved with us. Bamford Family Foundation is one of our newest partners, and we appreciate their support.
Yeah.
We also have Windermere Realtors. They did a fundraising concert for us in the summer and in Gig Harbor, which was really a fun time. We also have their sister organization, Women Council of Realtors, who did packing parties and donation drives at various offices. And we also have a great relationship with Rotary 8. They did a donation drive and packing party and did 200 bags along with inspirational cards.
Wow. I mean, and the partners you have mentioned, these are heavy hitters in our community.
Yes, yes.
And so for them to cast a view on an organization means this organization is top drawer. So congratulations on that. Amanda, tell us about this partnership with Tacoma Public Schools and Raising Girls.
Well, partnership for Tacoma Public Schools is 1/4 of the strategic plan. So we are all about the partnerships. We love to partner because Tacoma Public Schools know that schools can't do it alone. So this partnership was actually meant to be. Ms. Sharon met with our superintendent last summer. They had a conversation. Superintendent Santorno connected us. We started a conversation. And then a couple of weeks later, school started, and I received an email from a principal, and the principal sent a link to a Newsweek article on period poverty.
Yes.
And she was seeing a rise in the number of her middle school female students that did not have access to hygiene supplies. I said, I know just the organization. So we were able to use some funds from the district's Help a Student Fund, which was a trust established about 35 years ago by Tacoma Public School teachers that still is given to annually. And we were able to leverage those funds to give some initial seeds to start some donations and get these care packages via this fabulous partner, Raising Girls, to students. So that's how the magic happened.
Boy, you and Carla, don't mess with you and Carla. It's like, man, you get to Carla, then you get to you, and then it happens.
That's right.
Boom. Yep. Okay, so let's talk about this. I can't stand it. Last time you were here, you were a finalist for the BECU People Helping People Award. So tell us more about that, Sharon.
Well, look what we have here.
Congratulations!
We're so excited for this recognition from BECU. This is the top award that they give each year for the volunteer of the year. And it is just amazing that they recognize what we were trying to do. And the goal was to get as much funds to help more girls. For me, that is it. This money will be spent to get more products into the hands of girls throughout the South Sound, and we are just delighted and very grateful to BECU for this recognition.
I just want to scream and dance and let's hold it up there for a second, because this amount is significant. So when you were on the couch and we were talking about being a part of this and the voting, at that point, I think we were looking at maybe 5,000, something like that.
15,000.
Say it again?
15,000.
15,000. Okay. Not 54,400. I mean, I know inflation, but tell us what happened.
So I am a member of BECU, so I got to be in a pool for the Member Volunteer of the Year award.
Okay.
And so they were able to check that box, and they did a site visit to our headquarters, and then I did 2 rounds of interviews with the executives, and then they selected me and our organization.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just doesn't even begin to cover just the pride and just elation I have for this organization. Oh my
Thank you.
goodness.
We're grateful.
So let's talk about, you've already cashed the check.
Yes, we did.
Goodness. Yeah, good. And do you have plans to expand in other districts?
We certainly do. The issue for us is that the numbers of girls that the 2018 census identified as girls having high need in the South Sound is 7,500. And we are currently with Tacoma Public Schools, and we're looking to head to University Place, Steilacoom, Clover Park, and Franklin Pierce. Franklin Pierce School District, they are 77.6% for free and reduced lunch.
Tell our viewers what that means.
High need.
There it
that
is.
means that families qualify. More than 3/4 of family actually put their information into the system and qualify for free and reduced lunch. That means those girls are not getting priority for hygiene products.
They're not.
And we want to get it into their hands. So that's how this money will be spent, to give more girls more products.
I love that. So, Amanda, when we think about the impact that Raising Girls has made on the Tacoma Public Schools, what comes to mind?
So there are a couple things that come to mind. There's quantifiable impact. So just in a year, Raising Girls has served 1,200 Tacoma Public School students. That's male and female.
Wow.
And 11 schools, and it continues. But there's also a social emotional element. We know that students, in order to be successful in school, need to feel confident, need to have basic needs met so that they can be academically successful. So these supplies help reduce barriers. And also, one of the elements that I love about what they do is that in the care packages, there are cards that are written to the students. And we've gotten feedback from students who keep the cards on their mirrors and read the affirmations. And really appreciated the words from people that they don't even know to encourage them. So it's been a powerful experience. We're super thankful for the partnership, and we know our young people are grateful.
Yeah. Andrea, let's talk about that appeal to help write inspirational messages. Amanda mentioned that the girls keep them on their mirror. How has it been going from the writing point of view?
So each time we do a bag, we have an inspirational card in there. So in the fall, for our big push to get everything out in the school, that was over 900 bags. So that meant we needed 900 cards. So Peace Community Center stepped up with a couple hundred cards, and UPS, University of Puget Sound, also stepped up with a couple hundred cards. And people just have contacted us through social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, and say, hey, I would like to do that. How can I help? So you can actually get cards at your local discount store and write your own inspirational messages. So these are for you, Amanda, so that you can write some
Hand them over.
inspirational-
Hand them over. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you know what a social media hound I am. And I'm always like liking your posts and doing stuff. And I thought to myself, what would I say to one of these young girls? And now I have the chance. What a gift you've given me, all three of you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's talk about in this last few minutes here, because gosh, it goes by quickly. What upcoming events can our viewers participate in, and who do we need to thank?
So upcoming events are donation drives and packing parties. Throughout the year, I have been so amazed at how many companies have contacted us to say we want to do a donation drive, and we also want to do a packing party. In fact, today, Graduate Tacoma is doing a packing party, a donation drive for us, because they selected our organization to say this year for our holiday drive, we want to support Raising Girls.
Yes.
And so we are just so thankful to all the community who have really embraced us, who see the need. It's very practical. It makes sense that we want girls to feel good about themselves. And a girl doesn't come to school if she doesn't smell right, if she doesn't feel good. And to be able to excel, we want them to be able to do that. So we want to thank the community so very much for really embracing our efforts and for intangible, very meaningful ways, not only with money, but with inspirational cards and with the products themselves, that they have really been supporting us, and we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you to everybody you couldn't get on this couch. And it may end with a period in the documentary, but it starts with a period here on the couch. So thank you so much for standing up for
having
these
us.
girls. You guys are just goddesses. Thank you.
Thank you, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Well, that wraps up another great segment of CityLine. It is always a pleasure and a privilege to be in your home. We've given you some really great things to think about in this past hour, so please go out there, be a part of the tapestry, and above all, pay it forward. And when you come back, as always, we'll be waiting for you right here at CityLine. Happy holidays.
Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home. Place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Oh, you're from Seattle. Oh, you're from LA. Oh, you're from Chicago, but Tacoma's where you'll stay. Oh, you're from Seattle. Chicago, but Tacoma's where you'll stay, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home, from the fires to the loam. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, the place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home. Well, you're from the easy. Tacoma's where you'll stay. Oh, you're from the easy. Oh, you're from Green Bay. Oh, you're from Atlanta, but Tacoma's where you'll stay. Yeah, Tacoma, that's my home, from the pines to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home. Yeah, Tacoma.